People don't realize how difficult it is to work with people day in and day out that know absolutely nothing. I teach children to be winners. I don't think I get that upset over things. I made lots of mistakes, the number one mistake being trusting other people with my money. I always thought I would die of cancer because my mom and my dad both died of cancer. My dad died of osteocancer and my mom died of colon cancer. Competitions are a business, first and foremost. Britney Spears was an incredible dancer. That kid was amazing. I've been invited to do Dancing with the Stars 3 times, but Lifetime said no. I hate what I look like on TV, and I want to look better, and nothing makes the mothers more jealous. Doing a show for 3 weeks is nothing like doing a show for 7 seasons. My wheelchair is like the Cadillac of wheelchairs. It goes up and down and back, and I can lay down in it. What I'm denying is that I'm this cutthroat financier. I was always interested in choreography, in making people think and feel something. How does a nice Catholic girl end up going to prison for a year? It's crazy. I've made mistakes. I have to pay for those mistakes. I have spent so much time and so much energy making other people's children stars. I have spent the greater part of my life in a hotel room with 7 or 8 kids, looking after everyone, sorting out fights, wiping noses, handing out towels, not having a clean towel left for me. I'm not this horrible, evil person. I have good days and bad days. It takes me about 2 hours to run into Target. People always want a picture. They hem and haw, and they can't spit the words out, so they waste about 5 minutes of my time just standing there getting ready for a picture. Just do it. You always have to remember that if you say something negative, it's going to come back to haunt you. You don't need a lot of credentials to be prison guard in a federal prison. And, you give them a set of keys and a weapon, and they're in power. I try to be vegan. I really try. I don't eat any red meat, and the whole animal thing really upsets me, so I've tried. I'm a good teacher and am great at observation and picking out what's wrong and fixing it. I don't want flowers or candy or anything like that. I just want somebody to say, "Wow, you've done a great job." My mother taught children to love to dance. My name is not unfamiliar to anybody in the dance community. I'm talking the upper echelon of dance studios. If I could have worked from the time I was born until I was 18 and never had to work again, I would have done it. My success rate speaks for itself. According to Lifetime, I don't know anything about TV. I was told that someone on Facebook said something horrible about me. Who cares? At least they're watching the show. I'm not talent, not considered talent by Lifetime. I'd like to say I'm their savior, but that would be cocky. Cry if you have a compound fracture, by all means, or if your grandpa died, but otherwise, save it for your pillow. When I tell a child something the first time, I'm nice. The 15th time, I start to get aggravated. I never wanted to perform and never proclaimed myself to be a performer. Like it or not, there are a lot of dance teachers in this country who respect me, whether they personally like me or not. When you're so busy shooting 12 hours a day, you just eat what someone sticks in front of you. If you have the ability to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and start over, you come out stronger because you learn from whatever mistakes you made. I just have always felt that people don't change, circumstances change. I was raised to be independent. Everybody wants to be me. What can I say? I can take a beginner kid that has never danced in their lives, and I can teach them something, or I can take a really advanced dancer, and I can make them into a professional. When you walk into my classroom, I'm going to give it to you straight, just like in the real world, because that's the only way to prepare you for the real world. I just was never into performing. It's just hard work. It's hard work. I'm not a bad person. I can make something magical and wonderful out of nothing. Do your job. Do it the best you can. Do it right, because somebody, sometimes your best friend, is waiting for you to screw up so she can take your place. I want to be an executive producer. I made bad decisions. I'm not denying that I made bad decisions. I saw Magic Mike, and I thought it was great. As far as the general public is concerned, I always tell people that you need to look like a dance teacher like you're looking for a pediatrician. I didn't have any children of my own. I do not raise brats. I declared bankruptcy, and that was the worst thing I ever should have done. I have an eye for detail. Don't hire a prison consultant. I don't like people going behind my back. TV's a big deal in prison. A big deal. People watch it non-stop. I like to work. I rely on other people every day of my life. If a whole bunch of people want to make your life a living hell, they're gonna do it. I have no problem yelling at anybody's kid, free of charge. I like to choreograph and create and design the costumes, and do it all and then step back and watch it, and then move on to the next project. I don't want to hear the word can't. I've been in continuing education programs since taking my dance master's exam at age 21. I had a PET scan, and it was cleared. Not one cell of cancer after 3 rounds of chemo, but I still had 7 more just for safety, which was stupid. I should have just worked on therapy. Dancers are always striving for perfection. A great dancer never achieves it. You always want to do another turn, a higher jump, a more difficult acrobatic jump. If your mom cries a lot, you probably cry a lot. It's what you learn. I'm a can-do girl. The rules are there for a reason. I've always put everybody else's child first before my own health, before my own outfit, before my own time frame. I want to retire and want to be able to live out my days financially secure. That's what everyone wants. I've been talked about by a lot better people than the general public. So many people think of me as a character on TV, but first and foremost, my passion is teaching dance and creating employable, working dancers. I have dreams, and I want to see them come to fruition. I don't want to brat on my team. I was never focused on me all the time. I was always focused on somebody else.